And today's confession is a wild one. And you never like to see the subject line that says, I'm keeping it. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, Lord.
All right, it says, good morning, Freak Show. There's a boxing match going on in my head, and I need your help refereeing. A couple of weeks ago, during Hurricane Debby, I was surprised by a weird noise outside of my house. Hold on, let me just get this out here so you guys can hear me. All right. I was surprised by a weird noise outside of my house. When I went out to find out what it was, I had found a dog. I'm guessing this golden retriever was roaming free and sought out shelter to protect itself from the storm, so she hung out under my front porch. I felt extremely bad for the dog, and it was friendly, so I welcomed her into my home to wait out the storm. To my surprise, the dog was very well behaved. She was house trained, had a very calm demeanor, and acted as if she fit right into my home. Now, fast forward to today. It is now 2 weeks later, and the dog is still in my house. I have now grown an attachment to her and want to keep her, but now there's a problem. While I was driving around the neighborhood the other day, I found some missing dog signs. It turns out someone a couple of blocks away from me owns the dog and is offering a reward for her to return. My mind is telling me I should, but my heart has grown too attached. Dog has no chip, no collar, and no contact info for the neighbors or anything that would indicate that she is owned by these people. But when I called her by the missing sign's name, she immediately reacted, so I know she's most likely theirs. I have already renamed her Nala, by the way. Should I return her? Signed, I don't care. I'm keeping it.
Boy, you better grow up. I mean, come on now. This is somebody else's dog. Golden retrievers, I mean, just to even purchase one, they're very expensive.
And to
train them, I mean, if they did train it. It's a cool
story. Yes, you saved the dog from the hurricane. But come on, that's a family dog right there. And a golden retriever, that family probably paid a good penny to have that dog.
And you live in the neighborhood. They're going to find you walking the dog. You guys live very close by. This is really selfish.
Yeah. I think you have to give the dog back at this point.
Dude, you are so crazy. And plus you get a reward for giving it back. I mean, you don't even know, people grow... I mean, they've had this dog for 2 or 3 years or something like that. It sounds like you have an attachment for 2 weeks with this dog.
2 weeks.
You can go get your own dog.
And listen,
crazy idea.
Yeah. I mean, if you get the reward, you could get your own dog. But think about this. Think about the attachment that you've grown in 2 weeks. The attachment that the family that owned the dog before that. Yeah, and didn't even think about the kids.
Right. I mean, come on now. It doesn't even matter if they have kids, but even if you did, it's a whole family that's searching and looking. I can't imagine actually, as a matter of fact, I just remembered. I lost a beloved animal, a cat, during a hurricane when I lived in St. Augustine, and I never saw my cat again. And it was like to this day, like still one of my. It was so devastating, it broke my heart. And just to think that somebody could have potentially just stolen the cat and then never returned it.
Yeah, but this cat,
it pisses me off.
This
that this guy
dog wasn't stolen
it.
though. The dog was found.
Right.
And
you rescued an animal that was lost.
Okay, but
it got out during a hurricane.
But the animal got out. What if the animal was getting abused and it got away?
Now, you're just okay. If you use that scenario, you're just trying to make yourself feel better because you have no idea what's really going on. And they're putting up signs all over the neighborhood.
They should have took better care of the dog.
You're horrible.
They should have took better care.
Your dog's never gotten out or ran away from you?
Not my dog. No, not Khaleesi.
It happens all the time. No. I rescued a dog, I think, like last month. That was in the road and I knocked on a door. It happens. Dogs and animals accidentally get out. I mean, the least you can do is give them a call and, come on, don't be an ass.
Okay, what we doing, people? Are we calling them or are we giving the dog back or we keep it? All right, we got Jerry here. Jerry, what you thinking, man? What we doing with the dog?
Oh, this is Mariah.
Hey, Mariah.
What's Mariah. Up? Hey, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. So first of all, I'm pissed at her.
Yeah.
She went from being the hero to the villain in the same story. Mm. It's absolutely selfish. It's cruel. It's disrespectful. I'm angry because she signed it. I don't care. I'm keeping her. She knows the dog belongs to someone else, and it is so mean for her to keep that dog. She had it for 2 weeks and grew attached. So how do you think the owners of that dog feel?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel the same way.
I can't imagine. That's their baby.
Exactly. And so I know she said she doesn't care. I'm keeping it, but I hope she hears, some of these calls and she realizes she's absolutely doing the wrong thing. She did the right thing by rescuing the dog. I commend you for that. But the minute you say, I'm keeping her, I know she belongs to somebody else, I renamed her, I'm so attached, so are they. Look what they're doing to them. That's just wrong.
Is there any world, just any world, that this dog is in better hands with this person?
No, because if the owners didn't care, they wouldn't have posted signs.
Gotcha.
I don't. I feel like the dog got lost. It happens all the time. And people ache when their pets go missing. I mean, they ache trust me, they ache. And if they're posting up signs, it's one of those aches that you're like, I'm not going to give up hope. I want to find my dog. So the fact that she saw the signs, she called the dog by the name, she knows that that's a dog, and she's keeping him. She's now the villain.
Yeah.
And I have no respect for her at all.
Yeah.
None.
I totally agree with you.
All right, Mariah.
Good way to put it.
Let them know, Mariah.
Oh, yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed as soon as she said the whole thing and at the end signed it. I don't care. I'm keeping her.
Ooh.
My blood just started boiling.
Yeah, get your own dog.
Yeah.
Get your own dog.
Exactly. And if she did get her own dog and it went missing and someone deliberately kept it from her, how would she feel?
Oh, she'd be
good
heartbroken.
Point. Good point. What if she lost this dog?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
She's
So
about
she
to lose
needs
the
to do
dog.
better.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mariah.
Dude,
My pleasure.
I can't imagine going through this scenario, just putting up signs, leaving with the kids and everything, hoping and wishing that, your dog would just show up at your front door. Out of the 561, this guy has never had a dog before. He is a scumbag. Dogs are family. And quit using the big rainstorm that we had as an excuse. This guy is not right in the head.
All right, out of the 305, it says, keep the dog, go get the same one, and give them the new one and collect that check.
Well, you can. There is a reward. I don't know if it's like $500. It could be anything.
Again, that's wrong.
I wouldn't even take the money.
Listen, if we're going to go by a moral compass here and our values, we need to give the dog back.
Yeah.
We need to give him back to the family that originally not only trained it, but took care of it, brought it up, raised the dog.
There's so many animals that need to be adopted and saved. I mean, even if you want to buy, there's so many animals that are available, and you can raise them as a baby or adopt them when they're older. I don't understand why we're stealing other people's animals.
Yeah, I know you found the dog, but listen, it's stealing if you keep it, especially after you saw the missing signs. Go collect that reward and get your own dog.
Should we report them? We can't snitch. We can't snitch on our listeners.
No
but
snitching.
still. But
somebody out here that's listening, go ahead and snitch on this guy, though, so they give it back. Thank you for watching this video. For all things wild, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel.